Man, there's nothing like a good festival. I used to go to festivals all the time back home. I wasn't thinking about my mommy or anything like that. Anyway, Ami, you can't keep slacking off like this. Can you even name all the brush techniques? So far you found 9. Let's see, there's Rejuvenation, Power Slash, and Sunrise. Then there's the 3-part technique of the gods of Flora, you know, Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1. And finally, there's Cherry Bomb, Water Spout, Crescent, Galestorm, and Inferno. Wonder where the other 4 brush gods are hiding. The remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find. We've searched all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of that Orochi and all, maybe it's time we headed out to the capital city. If there are more people, there could be more gods there. Yes, hello friends, this is Kevin, aka K-Man1, coming at you with another episode of Okami. And I'm about to get interrupted by another cutscene. Well, that wraps up this year's Kamiki Festival. Sure hope they can have fun like this again next year. Well, Furball, I think it's about time we headed to the capital. We gotta find those other 4 brush gods. Yes, like Isun said, in the last episode we saved the world, and in this episode we're going to continue our adventure and hope to find more brush techniques. Amaterasu, you have only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave? My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Saki, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Boy, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. But at the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there something else at work? Shinshu has been restored, and of that there is no doubt. But nature's tormented cries ring out in other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling are those emanating from the capital and Ryoshima coast beyond the bridge in Taka Pass. Well, we were planning on visiting that place anyway. The black essence born of Orochi's husk. It was moving toward the capital as well. I cannot say for sure exactly what that means. What I do know is that whatever has plunged this world into chaos has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes? My apologies, little one. The challenges you face on your journey will be many. But I know that, though you grow weary, you will prevail. The road you travel will be fraught with peril, but I pray that the fresh scent of Flora will protect you. Amaterasu, Isun, I wish you a safe and fruitful journey. She's gone. A safe and fruitful journey, after which she said, give me a break. But I always knew getting all the brush techniques wouldn't be easy. On to the capital. First stop, the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. Which, they're showing us the map. And so yes, we need to head over to Taka Pass, so I'm going to grab a mermaid coin and cut to when I'm there. See you in just a moment. Alright, and here we are at the area transition. And now it's time for a loading screen. Also, for those of you who are watching this in real time, just so you know, the only reason that this one took so long to come out is just because my voice has just been completely dead for no real reason, so I just haven't been able to sit down and have a super long recording session. But that's all there is to that. Anyways, we're here at the city checkpoint, and there's a lot of stuff for us to do. Oh, what a cute little doggy. Are you stuck here too? That big bridge over there? People call it the Big Well, that's boring. It's what links Taka Pass with the city. As you can see, they keep the bridge raised these days, though. I wonder what's going on over in the city. So, we need to get this bridge lowered. But first things first, let's go ahead and do some side questy type stuff, because that's what we're all about over here. If we head down over here, then there's actually quite a bit for us. Not the least of which being right here, there is a Mother Tree. Scroll down by Wandering Artist, contains useful information. I don't know. I'll probably use that as an end slate eventually, if I can't find anything else to use. And I don't think there are any new enemies in the area, but since I want to show off the amazing power of the new weapon type, I will go ahead and do that. So the new weapon type is the Glaive, and the big draw of the Glaive is that it just deals massive damage. And as far as how it works specifically, essentially, in the Wii version of the game, this weapon is really bad. However, PlayStation version is much better because glaives can be charged up. In the PlayStation version, you can charge it by holding down square. But in the Wii version, you have to like hold the Wii remote vertical and motion controls and weird stuff, so it's just generally not as usable. But if you do manage to get a charged up attack, then it will deal just really silly amounts of damage, and I very much look forward to really being able to show off its power without having to explain it. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it nighttime just because I'm not super 100% sure as to... I'm not super 100% sure as to where all the collectibles are, so I'm just gonna make it nighttime so that they're visible, and I make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm sure you understand. And did I miss anything so far? Looks like no. So, let's go ahead and move on forward. There's a fire chest here, and so, naturally, we're going to put it out with some water, and acquire for ourselves, if I can... We're gonna get a stray bee. That was embarrassing for me. Anyways, I'm gonna go back into the waterfall cave real quick, just to see if there was anything else, and there was not. Cool. Moving on forward, there's a chest right here for us to dig, and in it is exorcism slip. Cool. Not amazing, but we'll take it, because free stuff. Whatever. Keep moving down. I want to say there's one more thing. Well, there are actually two more things down here for us, but one that I'm specifically trying to get. And what is that thing, you might be asking? None other than a stray bead. Yeah, there are actually quite a few collectibles in this area, which you might not expect for how small it is. So, definitely very much worth your time to explore every area, even if you don't think there'll be anything. Of course, you're watching this and assumably using it as something of a video guide, so that advice isn't overly necessary, but don't question me, I'm an adult. Anyways, that's pretty much all the collectibles we can get without lowering the bridge, so let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. Back up here at the top, you can see that there are these two guards here, but I'm going to talk to the one that's actually awake. Hello there. What's the matter, Poochie? Why the sad look? You'll never get anywhere looking like that. It's bad luck. I'm Yoichi, the greatest archer among all the city guards. The greatest archer? Yoichi. Yoichi, I don't know how it's pronounced. Holy smokes, that's some bow you got there, mister. What's this? You brought a friend along with you, Poochie? This is my trusty bow, Golden Fire, the most powerful in all the land. Guarding is a rather dull work, so I pass the time practicing archery. I'll show you what I can do. Watch this. Hey look, a Konohana Blossom. But yes, he's going to fire his arrow, and land it straight in the cannon on the other side. Wow, bullseye! Pretty good, eh? There's not a target Golden Fire and I can't hit. Now, my friends, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? And he'll give you an apple for your troubles. But what you're going to want to do is you see these phoenix statues. You can draw fire to the arrow. And you know what happens when fire comes into contact with cannons? Not great things for the people around them. What in the world? This is terrible. Nothing like this has ever happened before. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Oh no, I just remembered I have business to attend to back in the city. Well, seeing how the bridge is back down and all, I better get back to my guarding job in the city. And I'm not just saying that only to disappear on some adventure. Yoichi, the greatest archer, would never dream of such an act. Well, goodbye and good luck. Or whatever he said. I don't know, I pressed it too quickly. And we got a bunch of apples, because he leaves an inner trail behind him. And I mentioned before, there was a Konohana Blossom. This is going to be a long train of Konohana Blossoms that you need in order to get a particular collectible that I very much want. So, what I personally recommend, because I don't know exactly how many ink bottles are necessary for this, this will be the first time where I recommend using an Infinity Stone. So, let's go ahead and vine our way. Can I really not at this angle? Okay. Fortunately, Infinity Stones last quite a while, but that was just silly and I wasted a little bit of time on it. And I don't, like I said, I don't know how many ink bottles you need in order to be able to do this without an Infinity Stone, but at this point in the game, you'll be pretty hard-pressed to be able to do this the good old-fashioned way. So, I'm personally electing to take the easy way out. So, you've got a little bit of a checkpoint right here with day-night cycle interrupting me, with the dragon statue, so money. Very, very nice. And we need to continue along our merry way. And honestly, this is probably one of the weirdest collectibles in the game to get, because it's just like, not only do you need to manipulate the camera in weird ways that you wouldn't normally expect, but it's also just not something that you'd be able to get very easily at this point in the game. Like, my use of an Infinity Stone notwithstanding, you probably don't have enough ink to do this the way the developers intended. So, I don't know what that's all about, but it's not a huge deal, and we're going to be able to do it just fine for ourselves right now. And we're finally at the end, and we're going to be able to see what it is that we get. Who would have ever thought it's a stray bee? It's not like these are the only things I ever go out of my way to collect. Anyways, I don't feel like vining all the way back, so I'll just go ahead and run over there. See you back in just a minute. And my Infinity Stone ran out. Pretty. I've never really talked to this guard, so I'll see what he has to say. Who? What? Hey, where'd my partner go? I better stand guard to make sure no suspicious characters slip by. And by the way, you've heard that rumor, haven't you? No, tell me. You haven't heard the rumor about the huge cursed zone? Everyone's up in arms because it happened so close to the big day. By big day, I mean the Kamiki Festival held each year. Plus it was the 100th festival since that monster was defeated. So everyone's saying that it's the 100-year curse. Of course, I was the first one to start spreading that rumor. You're pretty out of the loop for a rumor starter, not gonna lie, guy. Because we've already... that's already happened. Anyways, as we cross over the bridge, it's like, I know that Amaterasu is officially, like, the goddess of the sun, and, like, mother to nature, or whatever, but a lot of the time I feel more like the god of wanton destruction. But anyways, let's go ahead and restore the area, because not only will we get a lot of praise, there's also going to be items and other stuff open to us once we've restored the area. And, yeah, a lot of praise. Because you get 20 right here, but there are like 4 or 5 curse zones, and yeah, very, very lucrative as far as praise is concerned for you to take care of this. Also, something I haven't pointed out yet is that I love all the curse zones have like dead animal skulls and like dying grass, but when you like restore them, it's just, okay, here's a couple flowers. And yeah, 20 more praise and a horse! And where's the horse? Where'd you go? I know I saw you. Are you behind the rock? There you are, horses. I'm feeding them because I can. Fight me. And 8 praise, not bad at all. In addition to that, we can come over here and restore this area. And by 4 or 5, I apparently meant 3, unless there's one I'm just not seeing right now. But, hey, close enough. I'm a good Let's Player, I swear. So we get another 20 praise from that. And apparently there was one that I wasn't missing, that I wasn't seeing. That I was missing, wasn't seeing. And we're going to rejuvenate this as well. Hooray. So all in all, I want to say this is 120 praise we'll be getting from this area, plus a clover, plus animals. So yeah, definitely the first of many, many large praise drops that we'll be seeing within the near future. And really, 2, after I hype you up so much, you give me 2 praise? Really, game? Whatever. Just gonna go ahead and bloom this clover, and we get 10 praise! Yes, we're finally getting into areas where clovers will give more than the original 5. Well, like, on a permanent basis. And making it nighttime because I know there's one more thing around here that I want to be sure to get, and I'm bad at remembering where collectibles are because I know that I can just make it nighttime whenever I want. And it was over in the original curse zone that we fixed. And what is it? It's a stray bead. Yeah, 4 in one area. And guess what? There's actually one more that we can't get quite yet, but I'll get back to that later. Anyways, let's go ahead and finally move on to the next area. Hey, the big city. You'll probably find the pace of city life pretty shocking, Ami, considering how you were stuck out in the boonies for 100 years. As for me, I can't wait to check out all the cute babes. Haha. Oh, you soon. You're such a character guy. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to Ryoshima Coast, which, as you can see, is covered in a dreadful curse zone. Hey, what the heck's going on? Orochi's stupid curse zone spread all the way here? I mean, this is even past the city checkpoint. And besides, we already did away with that sneaky serpent. I can't believe the curse zone hasn't gone away here. It must have been one strong curse for all this wasteland to survive even after its maker croaked. Still, I wonder. Well, yeah, it seems that Ryoshima Coast, even as far away as it was from Orochi's influence, wasn't safe from the corrupting power. But we'll be waiting until next episode to see if there's anything we can do about this area. I'll see you guys then. That was actually a really pretty cinematic camera zoom right there. Not gonna lie, I'm a fan. Anyways, see you guys next time.